Hello, everybody. My name is Keaton Gillogly, and today we are joined by the Nuts strength coach from 2019, Mikey Sadler. Mikey, how we doing?
Doing good, hanging in there, but making the best of the situation and doing what we can right now.
Yeah, how's your quarantine going right now? What's your kind of daily routine?
So right now I am working at like a local sports shop, just doing some inventory stuff for him. He's not allowed to open his business right now, but helping out there about like 2 to 3 hours a day. Heading home, getting in my at-home workout since I can't go to my gym right now, but so that's kind of about it. Not a whole lot going on here. I'm in South Dakota, so the weather's getting a little nicer. We're hitting 50s, so that's nice. That's nice. Um, but yeah, just spending a lot of time at home, enjoying the family time. I got three younger siblings, so it's been nice just to hang with them, be with them, and catch up with everyone.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit more about your how you're working out from home? What's some of the equipment you have, and what are some of the things you're able to do to stay in shape?
Yeah, so bands are a beautiful thing right now. You can do a lot of different things with those. From like lower body exercises to upper body exercises. You can involve core movements in there. Um, that's kind of my go-to right now. And the nice thing about bands is that you can keep tension on those muscles the whole time. So it's being worked in different ways that a dumbbell, so to say, would, or like a machine or a barbell, something like that. So it's nice actually, just like switch it up right now, just to see how my body reacts and adapts. So it's been nice this week and two weeks. Um, I know I'm gonna miss the weights here coming pretty soon, but it's just making the best of the situation right now, and it's been going pretty well, I think.
Well, a lot of the players are going to have to make the best of the situation now, right now as well. Who are some of the guys you're talking to most during this time right now to try to help keep them in shape?
So through our organization, we have like over 100 guys. So our coordinator splits us up into mm, groups of about 30 guys that we stay in contact during this like coronavirus time, I guess, so to say. So I stay in contact with about 30 of them, make sure that everything's going well, they're staying safe, staying healthy. If they have access to a gym, I'll write workouts according to what equipment they have. Whether if even if they don't have a gym, I'll write workouts according to what equipment they have. So each one's individualized. We'll talk to them weekly, make sure things are going well, staying healthy. If they have any questions related to the workouts or exercises, we'll be in contact with them. So we make sure that we keep a close eye on everyone.
How big is the disparity between what guys have available to them? I mean, are there some guys who are able to get really a full workout in, and are there other guys out there who are really struggling to find anything more than 10 pounds to lift up over their heads right now?
Yeah, there's quite a few guys out there that are in the I don't have much situation, and what can you do for me, or what can I do to help maintain the muscle mass that I've created over this past off season? And it's a tough one there, because just like the equipment they just don't have. Where there's some guys who have access to facilities based on the pedigree that they are, they'll be able to get in there more so than a guy that's maybe just starting his first year in pro ball, or a first year guy compared to like a guy that's been in the bigs for 3 4 years already. So you just really got to work with those younger guys, make sure that they're feeling, you know, adapt to this situational um, concept that we're in right now, and just making sure that they're staying healthy. Staying moving is the biggest thing. Movement's medicine right now. So if we can keep them moving, keep them stay active, that's the best thing for them right now.
So, without obviously knowing when we're going to have baseball again, because nobody knows at this point, you have spring training and guys go through their full off-season workout. They build that strength, they build all the extra weight, and then they're going to start to kind of transition to being ready for baseball. So, when when we're in a situation like this, how much are you trying to kind of keep in mind where guys are in how ready they are? I mean, are guys kind of starting to feel like they're going through some more of their off-season workouts right now? And then to kind of follow that up, the second part of the question would be, uh, how long does it take for a guy to kind of transition their body to feel like they're ready to start exploding once they get back onto the field?
So right now we're telling the guys, take this like we're in December or January, like we're in the off season. So December and January, we're mainly working on strength, trying to gain more muscle mass, which will help prepare them when we do progress to our power/explosive phase. So strength phase, you're just loading up a lot of weight, trying to get that brute strength on you, and just trying to make them bigger, stronger, faster, all that. When we go into our power phase, which eventually we would in February, so it would be like a month away till we start playing games and like spring training and all that. We go into what's called our power and explosive phase. So we're moving the weight as fast as we can, and just trying to get foot speed, quickness, all that. And so we're trying to make this seem like it's the off season right now. And when we say, yeah, act like this is December right now, or act like it's January. A month from now, we're going to hopefully act like it's February. So we're leading back up into the season. So literally we tried pushing back the dates and just trying to make it seem like this is the off season right now.
So when we do get the opportunity to start ramping up, and whenever that is, to prepare to play baseball, what are some of the concerns you guys are going to have that you're going to try to alleviate to try to avoid injury? What are some of those kind of low-level pitfalls that you guys are going to try to avoid so that people, when they do come back, we don't have a big rash of injuries?
Yeah, that's going to be the real number one question when we start getting guys and say, hey, we got 2 weeks until you guys got to come back to Arizona to start for spring training again. We don't want guys being, oh, crap, like I need to get into shape. I need to start doing this and that. It's not all about that. That's why it's so important to have this lead up into what hopefully we have again is spring training, which might not be till May or June. So that's what we're trying to reiterate to everyone right now is that you need to start doing something, because when we get the call and say we're good to go, you need to be good to go. So pitching coaches have been talking to the pitchers, hitting coaches to the hitters, making sure that they're doing their all their baseball skill. So everyone's kind of in line right now, and we're trying to keep track of everyone. And I feel like it's going really good on our part as an organization. So I feel like we won't have too big a problem. It's just making sure that we stay on top of everyone, and everyone in their departments is staying on top of their players as well.
Well, let's go back to spring training, and I would love to just hear in your words what that day that baseball shut down was like.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. So it was a scheduled off day, and I actually went to Ian McKinney's house, or what he was renting anyways, and he gave me a haircut that morning. We decided to go on a hike, so we were at the top of this mountain in Arizona, and all of a sudden we get this text message saying, hey guys, new information has come about, be to the complex in 30 minutes. So we're like, all right, well, I guess we're running down this hill. So literally we sprinted down this hill, and we got there in just like the nick of time. Like, not gonna lie, we barely got there, but we were sweating, and then we had like a 10-minute drive to the field. So it was crazy. But yeah, it was devastating though. Once we got there and got the news, you could just see the despair in everyone's faces. It was very surreal, very hard to believe. We just didn't even know what to say. Everyone was speechless. Just to take away a game that everyone loves and prepared for all off season was very tough, because I, as a coach, knew how hard a lot of the players worked, especially in the weight room. And it's tough to see that, because a lot of the guys actually were making huge strides, and I was very excited to see how they were going to do this year.
So what are some of the things you're missing the most about the game right now?
I miss the game, of course, but the relationship with the players, being with them, making those connections, that's always been my favorite part about baseball, and why I got into this, is those relationships that I've made and friendships that I've made along the way. That's what I miss most right now. Just seeing those guys succeed, and the joy they display on the field is pretty amazing, and I miss that a lot.
So one of the things we're doing with the Nuts right now is we're pulling a lot of the great highlights from some of the recent seasons. Last year, 2019, what were some of the big in-game moments that kind of stick out to you?
I loved when we had that walk-off bunt or suicide bunt.
Yep.
Against his former team. That was probably one of the biggest highlights. That was a pretty fun night. Another one was when Cal hit that grand slam in Visalia. That was a pretty huge moment, just to see how hard he worked to get to that point, and what the month that he had there was just spectacular. So that was very, very cool to see that. There's so many. I mean, the group that we had last year in Modesto was just so fun to be around, that every day was like a special moment to me. So I just wish I could be with those guys right now. But again, everyone needs to stay healthy, stay safe, and just take it day by day right now. We'll get back to baseball. We'll get back to sports. But everyone just needs to stay healthy and stay safe.
Finally, do you have any advice for people who are working from home now who aren't athletes? The people who don't do a ton of working out, maybe they do take a class here or there, but what are some of the very small things they can do to help themselves feel physically better while they're working from home right now?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, movement's medicine right now. If you just got to move your body. I think the most important thing that anybody can do for an individual that's stuck at home, not really into working out or into doing any of that, go on a walk, get fresh air. That's the biggest thing right now. If you can go outside 30 minutes, walk around the community, like whatever, like just get outside, breathe fresh air, and enjoy who you are. Like, I think that's the biggest thing. If you can just enjoy the little things in life and be who you are, I think it's going to go a long way. If you have stuff at home that you can do, like 30 minutes is plenty to do for those individuals. It's very important. Just keep your body moving, stay fresh, stay active, and it'll go a long ways.
Well, Mikey, we really, really appreciate the time. Stay safe. Keep talking to the guys. Keep them in shape. And before you know it, we'll get some baseball back.
Yeah, love it.
All right.